Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment from Barcelona at SmartCon 2023 by Chainlink is Elena Sinelnikova. She's a co-founder and decentralization coordinator of people and education at MetisDAO Foundation. She's here to discuss Metis L2 Decentralized Sequencers and the main benefits of them. Elena, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to TradeTalks.
Thank you so much.
You got it. What is the MetisDAO Foundation and what is the vision of the organization?
MetisDAO Foundation is a non-profit organization that is building a Web3 economy. So we're building it through incubating startups that is encompassing the main goals of this Web3 economy. So we have infrastructure layer, Metis layer 2. We have capital markets that are on this Metis layer 2, which is DeFi. And then we also have different service providers. Like, for example, we have Chorus that taking care of the marketing. Then we have Nuvo that's taking care of all the wallets on the Metis layer 2. We have also ZKM that builds in technology for the future of the ZKM. And we have other econodes that are taking care of different aspects of this Web3 economy. And that's what we are building in MetisDAO Foundation.
Tell me about how Metis has been decentralizing and why you think it's so important for the industry.
When I joined our industry, our blockchain industry, back in 2016, it took me a while to get sold on this idea. Because before I worked at Edmonton Police, at the Canadian government, and everything that blockchain had to offer, high availability, scalability, transparency, trust, and everything, we already had that all built. And therefore, there was no perks for me up until one point where I learned about the decentralization. And that is something that changed everything. This has made me to quit my job and to be full-time in the space, because this one thing, decentralization, when the nodes are located on the computers at homes all across the world, this is something that makes blockchain industry undestroyable and very resilient to anything. Like anything happen in the world, this industry will stay. So, and that is, now I dedicated my life in building that. And so the most important thing to build in us in this industry is decentralization. And sometimes we go away from it. So we build all the scalability and the capital and like all this we build, but we forget about decentralization. Once we go away from it, we'll lose our industry.
Right. So what are Metis layer 2 decentralized sequencers, and what do you see as the main benefits of them?
So when we build Metis, when we build layer 2s in general, these are the roll-ups. All the operations that is done by sequencers. And right now, in all roll-ups, sequencers are centralized. It means that roll-ups are the organization that hold this one server that's doing all the business. It means that they're susceptible to anything that can happen to the industry. The sequencer will be stopped, and therefore the business ended. We are decentralizing sequencers to give the control to the community to run those sequencers. So, and they're going to be all over the world, and therefore there will be no single point of failure. So anything can happen to our organization, to our roll-up. If we get, prosecuted or killed, the network will still be running. The network is invincible, so that's what the decentralized sequencers are for.
So because it's a community managing it, it's not just relying
exactly
on you being there making it happen.
Exactly.
So, as I mentioned, we're in Barcelona at SmartCon by Chainlink. What are your thoughts around the conference? How is it going so far? What are some of the key themes you're getting from it?
So first of all, it's amazing. I love it.
It's a great community here.
It's a great community. It is very supportive. It's lots of people, lots of good people that I met here. Definitely looking forward to meeting more people here. And thank you so much for inviting me to this conference.
No, and we're happy to have you. I think what's really interesting that I've noticed with the conference, you're seeing how it's interoperable and how people work with Chainlink and how they work with each other and how the community has built out, having covered Chainlink for a number of years. It's really interesting to see all the community members come together. So I personally find that amazing. So when you think about it like that from the community perspective, where do you see the industry going? What's coming next?
Again, even, on the Chainlink example, the decentralization is where we're going in the future, because in Chainlink nodes that run by different communities, like different chains that a Chainlink is on, and this is what I'm most excited about, this decentralization that we're going towards.
All right, Elena, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me from Barcelona. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.